Bruh, I'm looking like somebody's favorite grandmother who just ran track because my face looks oily. What is up, Voodoo Tribe? So I'm back with another story time, and I've been getting frequent requests for another paranormal story time. Now, I have had paranormal experiences, but like a lot of you guys have been DMing me on Instagram and stuff about shit like this too. But like, to be honest, if you just ignore it and stop feeding it attention or whatever the, you know, that feeling, whatever the fuck, it'll just go away. Because the only reason why spirits or whatever try to contact anybody is because they're dead and they want fucking attention. So if you stop giving them attention, they're not gonna fuck with you anymore. So I've just stopped giving things like that attention, and I just don't have any of those experiences. My fucking eyeball, bruh. My last experience that I had was in the first apartment I was ever in. So I'm just gonna tell that story. So this happened when I moved into my first apartment. I had initially moved into this place with a girl. That's a whole nother fucking story. I might tell that story at some point, but that's for another fucking day. Moved into the apartment with this girl. That shit didn't work out. I kicked her ass out. And like, to be honest, I feel like when she was there was so much fucking negative energy that was just building up and shit that it attracted something. I don't fucking know. It wasn't like malevolent or anything like that, like at all. Like, I don't know, I didn't get any bad vibes from it. It was just like one of those things, like I said, like sometimes things just want attention. I don't know. Girl moved out. It was just me and Bae from the other story time, whatever, in the apartment. Like, little things would happen. Like, it wasn't anything like how my first paranormal experience ever with like the silhouette figures or anything like that. None of that happened. There wasn't any physical harm to us, like in my Haitian voodoo mask story. Like, nothing like that. It was just super, just like little shit. Like, we would hear voices, and at first we thought it was just because the walls were thin, because we lived in, like, you know, it was a nice place. It was cool for our first place. You know, we had a laundry room and shit in there. It was really nice, but like, it was kind of old. But we noticed after time of us ignoring the stuff, like the stuff, that the voices stopped. Like, we never heard voices like that anymore, and we thought we just had thin walls in the apartment, but like, we didn't hear any voices after we stopped paying it mind. Another instance, I have a Wii. Like, I know this is embarrassing as shit, but I have a Nintendo Wii. I just noticed I just went like a whole 3 minutes looking in the viewfinder. So I had the Nintendo Wii in my bedroom, and basically I had put the remote on my bed, and Bae had walked in the room. I don't remember what he was talking to me about, to be completely fucking honest, and then he had left the room. The second he had left the room, I don't know if any of you guys had a Wii or remember how that shit works, but it's like when you press the little button, it'll like scroll like that. So I wasn't touching the Wii at all, and that shit just started scrolling like super fucking fast, and then it stopped. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna just ignore that shit, fuck it. Then Bae comes back in the room, and I was just like, dude, something weird just happened. And then right when I said that, the TV just starts scrolling, and it stops again. And like, we kind of like formed a routine of like, when stuff like that happened, just be like, well, okay, like, that was interesting, I guess, and just like move on, because like, that's all you really can do. Because if you keep entertaining stuff like that, it's just gonna keep fucking happening. And like, it's different for me anyway. Like, when stuff was happening like that in my own home, like, this is my house now. Like, I'm not in mom's house anymore. This is my fucking house. Like, I'll be damned if I have a ghost run me out my fucking house, because that already happened to me before. So I was just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just not gonna pay you any mind. That was one time. Another time was the one that really freaked Bae out the most. Was like, we were in my room, and how the apartment was set up was there were 2 master bedrooms. So my bedroom had a bathroom in it. So I'm laying in bed, and I'm pretty sure he was in the bathroom or something, or he was near the bathroom. And you know those little things that are by the door that like go brrr, like, that's all I can, brrr, that thing, like when you hit on it, or whatever, the door stopper, whatever. Bruh, like, that shit just went off by itself. Like it just went brrr, and I'm talking like hard, like as if somebody just pulled it back and just whacked that shit. Like that shit went like hard, and like he was just like, what the fuck? Like, and I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? Shit was fucking weird. So then we had gotten a second roommate after the girl, right? When he moved in, like it was kind of the same thing. Like we had a good vibe from him, but his intentions was a little like off. So like he moved out too, and I'm talking this nigga moved out while I was on a lunch break at work. Like I came home from lunch one day and he was cool with me, and then I went back to work for my lunch break and Bae was calling me like, yeah, this nigga's leaving, like he has moving trucks. Like that's another story time for another day. He left, and then once he left, you know, that's when shit started happening again. We noticed that the stove would just turn on, and I'm talking we would go to sleep, wake up, and the oven would be on high. The stove, I'm sorry, would be on high. And luckily I don't have a gas stove because like at the time, like we didn't vape or anything, we did smoke. So like if one of us would have sparked up, like that whole shit could have fucking blew up. So yeah, that was happening a lot. At this time we had our third roommate in that apartment, and we thought it was him because he was Chef Boyardee and thought he could fucking cook. So he was always having to do his shit on the stove and shit and burning shit all the fucking time. So we thought it was him, but it wasn't fucking him. And then after that incident, I don't really remember any other things happening. Like it just stopped. Like we just got into the habit of like cleansing our house a lot, like with sage and stuff, and thinking positive thoughts while we were cleansing the house, like, and it just stopped. I haven't really had any paranormal experiences since that. Yeah, not that I can recall it, because like I said, I just tuned that shit out, and I highly advise y'all tune that shit out either, because it's not cute to be playing with Ouija boards. It's not cute to do any of that shit. Like, no, go to Hot Topic and get a hoodie with a Ouija board on it. Alright guys, so that's my video about my paranormal whatever the fuck. You guys should totally subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I don't know why, but yeah, you should be. Totally like this video and then hit the notification bell so you know every time I post, because sometimes I post when I'm not supposed to be posting, but I guess I'm supposed to be posting. I don't know. Some suggestions for some videos that I should do also, because I'm drawing a blank. I like doing story times. I tried doing a lookbook the other day. That shit did not work out, like, at all. Then I think I might do a haul. I'm not sure, but I still want to do story times. I just want to make like my channel more of a dynamic, you know, like as a whole. Okay, peace out.